And welcome back to the Ales and Bales Twitch stream. I'm your host, the Ale Wolf, with another helping of a first-time run through Hades. If you've been tuning into any of the last few Hades runs, you'll notice that I rarely get very far, and I can't say that I've made significant progress. But such is life, and you keep going. Today we are enjoying a hazy IPA. It's called Enigma Deluxe, and it's by Bear Bottle Brewery in California. I happen to be drinking it in my Icon Stephen glass. Very fancy glass. A housekeeper once told me that it reminded her of a vase. As you'll recall, IPAs are generally very bitter drinks, not necessarily my favorites. And the only reason why I am enjoying one of these today is because it is of the hazy denomination, which is it's got a bit more of a tropical flavor. It's got a plus body. None of that bittering nonsense. One more thing that I'll say is that today I happen to have a bit of a cold. It's not the cold per se, but it is a cold. So if you see me turn away to cough, I do beg for your forgiveness. 27 escape attempts so far.
Back again.
Okay.
Good, you're back already, huh? A few of us, we had a bet about how long you'd last out there, and I just knew you'd be back in no time.
Okay.
Do we even need to?
Go, get out. Don't let me stop you.
Go to your room, Zagreus.
All right, I'm off.
That's an interesting one.
Nix, all you've done to help me with the Olympians, the mirror, the house contractor, I worry that if Father were to know that he would turn his wrath upon you. I don't want anything to happen.
You need not fear for me, my child. For I am not some underling your father has authority to punish if it pleases him. I am the...
Then, if there's really nothing he can do, why go along with his deception? About my birth mother, I mean.
Please, that is something I am not at liberty to say. When you meet your birth mother eventually, you shall understand.
All right.
I didn't know these characters had more than one image.
Could maybe use some rest.
The heavy sleeping underworld prince arises, with the feeling that the brief nap he intended as a respite from the rigors of the day or night apparently was none too brief at all.
I'm late for work. Father's going to kill me.
But what is Zagreus's work? Dream dashing. Oh.
Responsibility rejecting Zagreus strides down his father's hall, quite unconcerned about the urgency with which he is expected to behave under a set of circumstances such as this.
Going as fast as I can, you hurry up.
The door to the administrative chamber beckons just beyond the hall. The prince perchance believes that he may enter quietly, without drawing the notice of those laboring within.
You better not give me away, old man.
Don't wake Daddy.
Suggest you hurry in there, lad. Talk later. Let's not keep your father waiting.
Ah, that door actually opened.
Sorry.
You're late, boy. Again.
Is this a class?
The day or night's duties are sheer simplicity itself. At least at first. As when the prince simply signs in to signal the commencement of his shift.
Oh, gods.
Get on with your responsibilities.
Security reports concerning failed escape attempts from Tartarus require timely verification and official response, neither of which Prince Zagreus is fit to give.
That is not correct.
Records of expired house contractor renovations line a desk in the administrative chamber, though the prince has absolutely no desire now to organize them alphabetically by date.
None whatsoever, yes.
A paper pusher, then.
Attendance records of the working shades who toil for the house need to be verified. The shades' due compensation rapidly approved. And yet the prince cannot remember all the necessary steps.
I haven't forgotten. No one told me.
Is there a set number of text boxes I need to
The
trigger, or
relaxation-loving prince never paid suitably enough attention to learn properly how to arrange the record bookings of the regions of his father's realm.
Doesn't make any sense.
Incorrect.
The hard-laboring shades responsible for the administration of the prince's father's realm merely look on at the prince's ill-fated attempts.
Oh, come on.
That's not correct.
but what if we were just to go to him?
The training lacking prince's efforts to administer approvals to the judgment terms ultimately leave a lot to be desired.
Wrong again. Well, what is the latest explanation for your tardiness? Lost track of time admiring the courtyard view? Perhaps you were recuperating from your martial training. Achilles is not prone to holding back.
I'm sorry, Father. I just overslept. I must have overslept. How am I even supposed to know exactly when to be here? I mean, every moment, every day and night here, it's all the same.
It's not at all the same. The hue of Ixion's green light takes on an obviously lighter hue when it is time. You're an embarrassment not just to me here, boy, but to this entire operation. Now get back to work.
Ixion, the Eidolon of Thunder.
Right.
Supplies on all the desks in the administrative chamber must be carefully maintained and neatly placed in a specific way, which the forgetful prince has not yet memorized in full.
Ugh.
Enough, boy. Wrap it up.
It looks like, done here.
At last, the work-disliking prince records a summary of the results of his attempts to be of any use to the administrative needs of his grim father's house.
Okay, I'm done. So, can I go yet, Father?
Not only were you late again, but then you also failed to perform even the simplest tasks that I had asked repeatedly that you complete. How many chances do you need at this? I am too lenient with you.
Too lenient? Instead of lambasting me non-stop, have you considered maybe training me some more to do this fascinating work to your satisfaction? You'll forgive me if I didn't memorize every laborious detail the last time you performed your monologue about how all this works.
Excuse me? If I'm not mistaken, you're deflecting your incompetence toward me? As though the goddess of wisdom herself has come to aid you in your time of need. I could replace you here and now with any number of simple shades hungry to work here.
Then why don't you?
Then why don't you? I don't want any of this. I'm not the one who drew the short lot with your brothers and got stuck here forever. Why am I having to do this senseless parchment pushing for you?
Why are you stuck? You're not. You're fired. I was wrong to think you were prepared to take on any responsibility at all. And don't you ever invoke your uncles here again, or I'll have you cast into the lowest pits of Tartarus. Now get out of my administration and my son.
That's very ultimatum-like.
I can't be late for that job anymore.
Here's wondering if he has everything he needs, why he needed a job in the first place. Might go for that next. That defiance. Still avoiding anything to do with the cast. Not my playstyle. What weapon shall we go after today? Trusty sword.
Stygius hungers.
Sometimes I think this mess you call your chambers is one which you've cultivated with great pride. Is that the way of it?
I take some pride in making messes, yes.
Sometimes I think Hades' his voice is very reminiscent of Mufasa.
It's such a cruelty that your father hid the knowledge of your birth and life from us, my cousin. It's unacceptable.
Deflecting, so that throws things back at enemies.
Go away.
And if he is reminiscent of Mufasa, then that must mean that he is also reminiscent of James Earl Jones.
More brimstones? That's what you get.
Bring on the darkness. Coin or pizza?
I'll take it.
One way. Direct hit. These big boys are always a trouble.
That's
More than
something.
the muscly dudes. Dionysus, my friend.
Bit of a break.
There's always time for a break.
Hey man, I heard Athena had a word with you already, yeah? She's cool though once you get to know her. Here, I got something that ought to suit her style.
That sounds like fun.
How about another?
Now he's speaking my language.
That's good. Something's here.
Wow, Karen.
Hey, good to see you out here, mate. Looks as though you've got some fine wares up for sale, don't you?
Not much of a talker. Uncle Poseidon. Not today, I suppose.
Let's go, Doomstone.
Right, multiple health bars. Not as catastrophic as previous times.
Now, nephew, how about we put both our backs into this one and see to it that you go farther through those depths than you have ever managed yet?
Try me. That sounds like fun. And I am petty in that sense. I do want that pizza. How about some brief respite? Pathetic.
This won't end well for you.
And I have such a nice set of boons too. What's next?
The power of the gods.
No pizza perhaps, but I can take no more damage. Let's mosey.
Gotta focus. Sure, why not?
Remain exactly where you are.
And by a turret as well.
You never seem to learn.
Stupid dart trap. Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, looks like one of those dart traps killed you last time. Bet that must have hurt. Have you tried getting behind something?
I haven't.
Hypnose. As biting as you are charming.
No, it's only you.
You know, Father, I must say ransacking your domain beats having to toil endlessly in the administrative chamber. Far less painful, really.
Carl, is that your way of asking me for your old job back, boy? You were a scourge upon every administrative duty to which you were assigned.
Yes, please, Father, give me back my old wretched job, won't you?
Privileges are earned and not begged for, boy. Unless you plan to reimburse this house for all the income that we lost because of you, then you shall not so much as set foot in the administrative chamber again.
How much is the reimbursement fee, anyway?
Whichever exorbitant amount the house contractor has on record, now leave me be.
That was a non-answer.
Don't think I'm welcome in there.
Stay out of there.
I got it.
Ready yourself, lad, and give it another attempt.
Always.
Bye for now.
No nicks tonight. How close are we? Very far still. Less than halfway. Like Bon Jovi didn't say. Ugh. So then, player's choice, always the shield. Daedalus hammer.
This shield's about to get a whole lot stronger.
Fated choice.
should do it.
That sounds amazing. Yeah, that is beautiful.
Heads up.
Chaos.
I'm trying.
Touch me.
Blasted fools.
Every time and any time. But
Within the underworld's quietest, most solitary, darkest abyss lies hidden evidence of the beginning of all things, of chaos, the most ancient sculptor that has shaped this world.
I'd best take all the evidence I find.
what's your bargain today?
It's yours to share if you see fit, regardless of the fate's design. Together we may twist that path of it, if you would like.
I never cast, so
How circumspect of you.
maybe. Artemis. Critical. That is just beautiful. Let it fly.
You found me, Artemis.
Fury down in Tartarus has been a real problem, hasn't she? I see the huntress instinct in her. She thinks she knows your weaknesses. Don't let yourself become predictable.
Here's trying to make myself more unpredictable with every sip. Of course I'm going for this.
The might of the Huntress. More wretches.
Foolish risk. Darkness. Darkness fingers. Like Master Asia once said. Ooh.
chaos has a new effect.
Excellent. Athena.
Come on, Tombstone. What now?
Let it fly. Not bad.
Look at you, Zagreus. You're barely fit to fight from all the injury that you've sustained. I'll try to keep you going for as long as possible.
Death sentence. Revenge. It's all I've got left.
Do not presume that you escape my notice, boy.
Think you got me, do you?
Wow, that was close.
Almost there.
Worthless.
That's that.
That could have ended so quickly. Hello, Clapper G. Just working on one more run through Tartarus. Very much on the brink of failure. But at least I've got my favorite weapon. Pizza time.
Gods grant me strength.
Of course, we're going to go for more shield damage,
Stronger still.
more flying shield damage, chance at life.
More numbskulls.
It'd certainly be wonderful if that was their actual name. These burly gentlemen always have a way of catching up to me. Whew.
That's life.
That was unexpected. Going down the dark path. Ha. Ah, rookie mistake. Beautiful pin.
Whatever, let's try it.
You shall regret this.
I already am.
Let's make this quick.
There. Satisfied?
There we go.
And where is
And my
gems?
keep. Claiming these.
And so on our way to collect some more nectar and the favor of my brethren. Does anyone know if the collapse of these pillars and whatnot actually damages Zagreus? Again, if you've been watching this series long enough, you'll know that the Shield of Chaos is my favorite weapon. The family of weapons used to end the Titan War. The other members of it seem almost alive in their own way, but there's no almost about this. It instills in me a feeling I would rather leave unnamed. May the next bearer of Aegis meet it on agreeable terms.
The perfect gift.
Before we meet Chaos, though,
Should help keep me going.
very much agreed.
Not letting me in.
Do you bargain for hearts, Chaos?
Delicious. Sharpen my senses.
My strength is leaving me. Now, this is one I haven't seen very often. I don't quite remember what it is.
Can't get rid of me, Meg.
Ever stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider whatever it is that you're attempting here.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Appreciate the kudos. Let's say I haven't fared very well in the past.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both
At least
of us.
one of us is confident.
Come then.
Wow.
Here's my whip.
Ha.
No, you
Go home, Sisyphus.
protected.
Well, that was certainly farther than last few times.
Oh, you win this round, Meg.
Okay then, one more go. That's good advice.
Never the Fury got you again. She is unstoppable, isn't she? One time, I tried to stop her on the way to have a chat with your dad, and she didn't even turn her head.
My condolences.
Ugh. You're interrupting me during my time at work.
Good chat, Father.
The Prince and Cerberus exchange.
Take care.
It's a wonder that the Master is so tolerant of this. Some say it's because the Master is oblivious to Hypnos. But it is my choice to think the Master secretly and silently enjoys the bit of levity the fellow purposely or inadvertently provides. No Achilles today. Ah.
Access to the administrative chamber, huh?
Cosmetic improvements. I'm game.
I'm hereby authorizing this expenditure, and I look forward to seeing the result. That's a lot of gemstones.
Your fate lies somewhere past these walls, child.
What an encouraging parental figure. I'm not even going to look.
Hey. Hitting a while out there, boyo? Hey, I know the feeling. You just keep at it, though. You're getting tougher, getting smarter. Between the two of those, I'm thinking you'll pull through soon enough here.
Appreciate it, Skelly.
Thanks for the pep talk. And still, the darkness hides behind the lock. Do we? Let's.
This one. Malfon twin fists. Let's say we crack some skulls.
Whoa, those are some paws. Time to give that thing some work, I guess.
What is this, the boxer's option? Yes, it is. I am a little MacMain.
Real nice.
Very simple, and yet very elegant. Let's wrap this up.
Now isn't that mouth on the twin fists there your possession, Zagreus? Last guard I saw protecting those old gloves was Demeter herself, oh, way back when. She was a real fighter at the time, not just a naysayer.
Let's be basic today.
Electric.
did that trigger? Ah, Hades.
Alright.
I'm sorry, Chaos.
Guessing of the great Lord Zeus. He still believes he holds dominion over both heaven and earth. I think perhaps he has forgotten about me.
A hierarchy tree would be appreciated in this. Last time I bargained for this, I died within 1.5 chambers. I can't say any of these are calling to me.
If that is your desire, you shall call it done.
Lightning fists. Certainly brings about a difference in gameplay, having to walk up to everything at melee range.
Nothing. Right there. Power of Olympus.
Sure. Rookie mistake. Not bad.
Good batch.
I think I have to get used to the range of these things. Combo.
A welcome sight. For the house. Much better.
Skulls will be the bane of me, especially at this range. It's just beat the crap out of me. That worked somehow.
Souls trapped in a crystal thing. clouds light.
And yet, I could use some health.
Damn you.
Don't tell me.
Don't cross me again. Gods grant me strength.
I do not think so, boy.
Come and get it.
Who is going to clean all of this up?
Well, that's better.
Not my problem. Beautiful. Yes, yes, please.
Got me good.
Jeez.
Just have to try again.
Indeed, but that's our Cinderella time for Hades today. We'll be back in a short break with a retro selection, so stay tuned. Just end this. That's not what I meant to do.